Rahmanir-Rahim. Assalamu alaikum students. Hope you all are fine and doing well. Now today it's lecture number 3. I hope you have go through with the lecture 1 and 2 and you have done your work and learned your work. Starting the new lecture, here is a recap answers of the question what is the difference between copying and moving a cell range and how to copy by the dragging and dropping method in Excel. So you can check your spelling and the way of writing you can check. You have to do second question in points so you can easily learn and check your spellings from here. Students, in last lectures we have done editing and deleting cell contents, copying and moving data, and now today we will do inserting and deleting cell rows and columns, changing row height, changing column width. Before starting the reading and explanation, I want to show you a video which I have recorded from Oxford site.
The class teacher has made the worksheet given here with details of teachers teaching class 5. She has asked Mahavish Anwar to make the following changes in the worksheet. Delete the details of Deena Ali as she has left the school. Insert a row after row 4 and insert the details as social science Izhan Salman 3510. Insert a column after column B to specify the teacher's gender. Change the row height of row 1 to 20 points. Change the column width of all the columns to 18 points. First, we have to create this worksheet in Excel 2013. For this, open a blank worksheet in Excel and type the given data. Now, since the worksheet is complete, let's start making the desired changes in it. First, to delete details of Deena Ali. Select row 5 and click on its row heading. Then, click the Home tab and select the drop-down menu arrow of the Delete button in the Cells group. Click on Delete Sheet Rows. This will delete row 5 and the rows below will be shifted up. Now, to insert a row after row 4, first select row 5 by clicking its row heading, and then right-click and select Insert from the context menu. The row you have selected is now shifted down and a new row is inserted. You can now type the data as Social Science in Subject column, Izhan Salman in Teacher's Name column, 35 in Age column, and 10 in Teaching Experience column. Next, to insert a column after column B, select column C by clicking the column heading, and then right-click column C and select Insert from the context menu. Now you will see that the selected column is shifted to the right and a new column is inserted. Type the desired data as Gender for the column heading F in row 2, M in row 3, F in row 4, M in row 5, and M in row 6. Now, to change the row height of row 1 to 20 points, first select row 1 by clicking its row heading and then click on Format in the Cells group. The row height dialog box appears. Here type 20 and click on OK. The height of row 1 has changed to 20 points. Before we move on, let's answer this question. The default row height in Excel 2013 is Finally, to change the column width of all the columns to 18, select the range A1 to E6 and click on Format in the Cells group. Now select column width In the dialog box that appears, type 18 and click OK. Your worksheet is ready.
Inserting cells, rows and column. Page number 116. Steps to insert a cell or a block of cells in a worksheet are: select the range of cells where you want to insert the blocks of cell. If you want to add 4 cells, you will select 4 cells. If you want to add 6 cells, you will select 6 cells. And if you only want to insert 2 cells, you will select 2 cells. It will replicate, double it. It will double your selection. In the cells group, click the drop down menu arrow of the insert button, select insert cell option. We have here 4 options: insert cells, insert sheet row, insert sheet column, insert sheet. So insert sheet will insert the whole sheet. Insert sheet column will insert the column, a whole column, and insert sheet row will insert the whole row. But here insert cells option we will select, because we have selected only cells, not the row. And row is also, you can see here, insert sheet row is unhighlighted. It's in gray color. It's inactive. You cannot pick it, use it. You can use insert column, insert sheet and insert cell option, but first we will use insert cell option. Fifth step, in the insert dialog box that appears, select the appropriate option and click OK. Here we are going to select shift cell down and then click OK. Then the image shows the output after selecting shift cell down. You can see here that row number 4 and 5 are blank now, and the things which were typed in on row number 4 and 5 shifted to row number 6 and 7. There are 4 options in the insert dialog box. The options and their results are: shift cell right, blank cells are filled in the selected range, existing cells are shifted right. Shift cell down, blank cells are shifted in the selected range and existing cells are shifting down. This is we have used right now. Enter row, rows that passes through the selected range move down, new rows are inserted. Entire column, columns that passes through the selected range move right, new columns are inserted. This table needs to be learnt. You have to know, you have to learn these, and you should know that what is the meaning of these. I can ask in objectives. Inserting rows and columns. You can insert single row, you can insert multiple rows, you can insert single column, you can insert multiple columns, and for this you have to select where you want to insert the row or the column, and then you will click on the Home tab. After selecting the place where you want to insert row or column, third step is, in the cells group, click the drop down menu arrow of the insert button. So insert button, here you can see insert sheet row and insert sheet column. There are 2 options, you can select any. If you will select insert sheet row, you will add a row, like row 3 is added in the figure, and if you selected insert sheet column, you will have a new column, as you can see in the second picture. Students, inserting rows and inserting columns can be done by the mouse as well. For inserting row, you will right click on the row header, and for inserting column, you will right click on the column header from the mouse. Now students, these are 2 different ways to do one work. As you are learning, you should know both the methods. It's not like you have comfortable with the mouse and you will learn only this thing and you don't know how to learn from the menus, you have to learn both. Deleting cells, rows and column. Page number 118. Steps to delete a cell or a range of cells in a worksheets are: select the range of cells you want to delete. Whatever you want to implement on an object, you have to select that object. Either it's a cell, row, column, picture, anything or shape. Click the Home tab. In Home tab, you can see a cells group. And in cells group, you can find the delete button. When you click on that delete button, small arrow, you will find 4 options. A drop down menu will appear and you will have 4 options: delete cell, delete sheet row, delete sheet column, delete sheet. Now, whatever you will select, here we will select delete cells. Step number 5. In the delete dialog box that appears, select the appropriate option and click OK. Here we have selected shift cell up. By selecting this, our data which was on row number 5 and 6 shifted to row number 3 and 4. Here are the 4 options in the delete dialog box. Shift cells left. The selected cells are deleted. The cells on the right are shifted left. Shift cells up. After deleting the selected cells, the cells below them are shifted up. Entire row will delete the whole row. Entire column will delete the entire column. Changing row height. Excel automatically adjusts row height to accommodate the tallest font in the row. If you change the font size of a cell to 20 points, Excel makes the row taller so that the entire text is visible. So can also set the row height manually. To change the height of a single row, you have to click on the row heading and you will click on your mouse pointer will be changed into the plus sign with having 2 arrows up and down. You can change its width according to your text. Here are the steps to change the row height of a fixed number. Select the row, click the Home tab. In the cells group, click the Format button. Select the row height option from the menu that appears. Enter a value in points and click OK. Here we enter 15 points. Changing column width. Click and hold on the right border of a column heading and drag it to the left or right until the column is of your desired width. You can see when you move your mouse pointer to the column heading, your mouse pointer shape will be changed into this plus sign which has 2 arrowheads. Left and right. When you click and while clicking the mouse left button and you will drag to the left or right, your size will be adjusted according to your movement. Another procedure which I have showed you in the video as well. Now select a column, click the Home tab. In the cells group, click the Format button and then select the column width option from the menu that appears. Enter the value point and click OK. Key terms and memory byte by yourself and learn them. Secondly, open page number 122. You have an exercise over there. Don't do it right now. Just see the video. After watching the video, close the video. Do the exercise by yourself, then again play the video and check your answers. Please do it honestly. Which of the following commands are part of the cells group on the Home tab? Insert, delete, format. All of these. Which one is not an option in delete dialog box? Shift cell up, shift cell left, entire row, and the other one was entire column, not shift cells right. Got it? Then the key used to select more than one column row consecutively is Control, Shift, Alt, Spacebar. It's Control key. Okay, you can find it in the reading as well. The insert menu option used to insert multiple rows. Insert cell, insert row, sheet rows, insert sheet columns, insert sheets. We have insert sheet, multiple rows. For multiple rows, obviously we have insert sheet rows option. For multiple columns, it's different. Insert sheet is different. Now insert menu option used to insert, these all are options of insert option, okay, and which we will select for multiple rows, insert sheet rows. And if it is given here what we use for the insert sheet column, then we will select the insert sheet column. You can edit the data in a cell in the selected cell, formula bar, name box, both 1 and 2. We can edit data in the formula bar as well as the selected cell. Okay, so both 1 and 2 is the correct option. Now students, make these fill in the blanks in your notebooks, and after closing the video you have to write answers by yourself. Again, honestly. Fill in the blanks. The undo and redo commands are present on the dash access toolbar. It's quick access toolbar. To delete cell contents, select the cells and click the dash key, delete key of course. The dash group on the Home tab has the options cut, copy and paste, clipboard. These options are always in the clipboard group. Either you are using PowerPoint, Word, Excel, Access, these will be found in the clipboard group. Click the insert dash row option in the cells group on the Home tab to insert rows. Insert sheet option. The dash command in the cells group on the Home tab has an option to change the row height and the column width. Format command. True, false. To repeat the action that you undid, click the redo button on the quick access toolbar. Yes, it is true. When you cut or copy the cell range, a dotted line appears around the cell range. Yes, it is true. The default column width of the cell is 8.43. Yes, it is true. This question was asked in the video as well. The default row height using the default font is 20 points. False. You cannot change the row height or the column width manually. False. The mouse method was manual method and the other method was automatic method. Do these application based questions on your note. Page number 123, application based question. We will do only 2 questions from here. First one is, Misha wants to modify the content in cell A2 from Azra to Arfa. The data should be modified only partially. The first option is, what are the different ways to modify the cell content partially? You know it very well. You implemented it in the class. Now, here is the answer. The different ways to correct data partially are Double click the cell to edit the cell contents directly in the cell. Second option, select the cell and press F2 to edit the cell content. And the last option is select the cell and click the formula bar to edit the cell contents in the formula bar. These three are the options. You can use any one of them, but while you will write the answer, you will learn all of three. Second question, can you modify the cell content in the formula bar? Yes, of course, you can modify from the formula bar. B. Nofil, a computer operator in a school, enter the data of all the students in a worksheet as shown alongside. Figure 1, by mistake, he missed entries of roll number 3 and 4. Dina and Nofil, respectively. Figure 2. Now you have to, what is your first part? What do you think Nofil should do? How he will correct the worksheet? He should add 2 rows before the entry of roll number 5 to add the entries of roll number 3 and 4. To do so, click the Home tab in the Cells group. Click the drop down menu arrow of the Insert button. Select Insert Sheet Rows. A new row will be inserted.